This practice is an incredible journey and has given me the strength and sense of peace to meet my challenges repeatedly. I invite you to do a simple one breath essential grounding flower or warm up of your choice while I explain the basics. The goal is to generate the intensity, strength, and presence to match your traumas, your shadows, and whatever challenges you carry. The way to engage it is fairly straightforward. We will be doing 25 sun salutations, adding a new pose every round of 5. Low lunge, reverse triangle, triangle, eagle warrior, and reverse warrior. Within this, we are adding a couple special rules. The last round of 5, we hold a pose for 5 breaths. Sometimes we will stay longer in resting poses to regather and center. If you slip or notice you're losing your focus, take this time on your own and rejoin the practice when you're ready. In general, focus on one breath in each pose, allowing the rhythm of your breathing to guide you when to change and stay still. Repetitions will build heat and allow you to go deeper, so don't overthink. You're prioritizing fluidity and grace and yearning into each pose as you come back to it again and again. I have repeatedly found that this practice carries us over a threshold. The most extreme version I've done is 60 rounds and lasts 2.5 hours. Practice properly. I've repeatedly passed the point of exhaustion with a renewed vitality that I retain for days and even up to a week. We can access this vitality within ourselves when we balance strength, aerobic exercise, and flexibility. And this practice, at its best, will do that. Finally, I can't give you a lot of guidance as we go through this because we don't have a lot of time. So I will be naming the poses and encouraging basic corrections for you to pay attention to. The ultimate version of this practice is for you to do it on your own and to take it further. This is wildness. When you die, you will give this body back. A spiritual practice will help you to heal and make your best dreams into your reality. Stand at the front of your mat and mountain. Inhale your arms up, down to prayer pose. Breathe deeply into your heart. Another inhale up, back bend, and forward bend, drawing the abdomen in. Take a deep breath. Next inhale, lift the back slightly, step back into plank pose. Tuck the tail down through chaturanga, up dog. Breathe and exhale back into down dog. Walk your legs out. Inhale the left foot forward in a low lunge. Keep the knee down. Stay within your easy natural limits. Exhale your way back down through plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, and then down dog. You are not pressing hard. Left foot forward. Inhale up in a low lunge. Enjoy it. Hands back, step, front of the mat. Inhale up, exhale down in the forward bend. Inhale up, arms up, and then down. Prayer pose at the heart. Exhale down, inhale up the arms, back bend. Enjoy it. Belly in, forward bend. Hands to the ground. Inhale, step left foot back, right to meet it. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale the right foot forward. Low lunge. Enjoy the feeling of lifting. Exhale your hands down, plank pose, up dog. Knees can be on the ground, down dog. Left foot forward, low lunge. Second time through, how does it feel? Exhale the hands down, step the legs together. Inhale up, straighten the legs, exhale down, and then inhale, stand all the way up. Prayer pose at the heart. Take a breath, exhale down, back bend, Arms last. Belly in, forward bend all the way down. Inhale, flat back, step back, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Heels down. Left foot forward, low lunge. Lift the knee if you comfortably can. If it's distracting, don't do it. Give yourself an extra breath. Hands back, plank pose. Go through the push-up, up dog. Don't overstretch the chest, down dog. Right foot forward, low lunge. Lift the knee if you comfortably can. I won't keep telling you. You make your choice. If you lose your balance, don't do it again for a couple rounds. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, up and back to prayer pose at the heart. Inhale, up, back bend. Draw the belly in, forward bend. Fingertips to the ground, take a breath. Before stepping back, plank pose, tuck the tail, up dog, don't overstretch the chest, down dog, heels to the ground. Take a breath, and another. Find your center. You're getting some momentum, building some fire. Enjoy this. Right foot forward, plant the knee, inhale up into the lunge. Feel balance between the front and back. Exhale your hands down, plank, tuck the tail, up dog, down dog. Left foot forward, plant the knee, lift up, balance. Exhale back down, bring the legs together. Inhale up, straighten the legs, exhale down, forward bend. Inhale all the way up. Hands above your head, and then exhale their way to prayer. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, belly in, forward bend. Fingertips to the ground. Take a breath. Gather yourself, plant and back. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Every time is an opportunity to deepen. Stepped the left foot forward, low lunge. Don't overstretch the upper body. Keep breathing, staying in the low lunge, deepening it, and using the heat you've created. Consciously exhale your way back down. Step back, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Take a breath. Right foot forward, low lunge. Take a couple breaths. You are consciously prioritizing your lower body, and the upper body always accentuates the depth of the lower body. Exhale your way down. Step forward, inhale up, exhale down. You're inhaling to a flat back, then exhaling to a deeper forward bend. You're keeping your belly as the priority. So your head and shoulders just hang loose. Your belly is surrendering towards your thighs. Inhale your way up. Hands above the head. Prayer pose. Exhale down through a forward bend. Step back, plank, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right foot forward. Low lunge. Now, step up into a wide leg position and engage a simple version of reverse triangle. So opposite arm, your left arm crosses down to the right foot. Then inhale your way back up. Hands to the ground, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, other side. Left foot forward, low lunge, then lift up. On the next breath, reverse triangle. Very gentle version the first time in. Be curious, do not overstretch. Use a breath. Step forward, inhale flat back, exhale forward bend. Inhale all the way up, mountain. Hands overhead, exhale through prayer position. Take a breath, or 3. It is up to you to stay relaxed enough to simply skip poses if you need to. Join us. In a back bend, exhale down through a forward bend, easy, natural, step back, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left foot forward, low lunge, take a breath, up, triangle, reverse triangle, triangle legs, reverse triangle. If you slip, simply rejoin the flow, plank, push up dog, down dog. Take a breath, right foot forward, low lunge. Then lift up, prepare for reverse triangle, still a gentle version. Step your legs forward, inhale flat back, exhale forward bend, inhale hands overhead, down through prayer position. Take a breath, then inhale into a back bend, forward bend, step back, push up dog, down dog. Take a breath. It's up to you to be easy as you step forward in a low lunge. Take a breath. Up, reverse triangle. Don't overstretch that right arm. Step back, plank, push up dog, down dog. You're keeping your elbows in when you go down through chaturanga or the push up. Left foot forward, low lunge. Really enjoy it. Reverse triangle. Keep the breath deep. Step forward, forward bend. Inhale all the way up. Hands overhead. Hands at the heart. Back bend. Arms last priority. Forward bend. Exhale all your air. Step or walk back. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg forward. Low lunge. Step up into the reverse triangle. Gradually deepen this pose as you come back to it again and again, but don't overstretch it. Step back, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right foot forward, low lunge. Inhale up into it. Then through, reverse triangle. Exhale into it, inhale in it. Then step your legs forward, flat back, forward bend. Inhale all the way up. Lift from the inhale. Hands to the heart. Back bend. Arms last. Don't constrain the chest. Belly in. Exhale, forward bend. Step or walk back. All the way through. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. You're not keeping up. You're finding your pace. Right leg forward, low lunge. Skip a pose if you have to, again and again. No failures. Reverse triangle. Enjoy the stretch. If you don't enjoy it, find a way to. Back off the depth. Take an extra breath here. Feel into it. Your breath shows you how to change and remain in your foundation. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg forward, low lunge. Again, you're only lifting the knee if you comfortably can. Reverse triangle. Take a breath or 3 here. Exposing what you need to do differently. You'll be doing this pose a lot more, so find how you're constraining yourself with the breath. Step forward, inhale flat back, exhale forward bend. Let go. Take another several breaths here. Let go. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, let your spirit catch up. Focus, inhale, back bend. Arms extend the back bend without distracting you. forward bend, step back, plank, push up, up dog, down dog. Stay, breathe several rounds. Chaturanga is the low pose with your elbows in, chest near the ground. Left leg forward, low lunge, up, reverse triangle. Take a breath. Come up, triangle. Right hip back. Square yourself forward to the long end of the mat. And a gentle version the first time down. So take a couple breaths in it, discover it, and know that you'll come back again and again. Hands around to the mat. Push up. Up dog. Down dog. Every time through a pose is a chance to learn how to be more graceful, less strain, more inner fire. Stay in down dog several breaths. Heels to the ground. Feel what makes you real. Step the right leg forward. Low lunge. Reverse triangle. Belly in. Create space. Inhale up, triangle, square to the front of the mat. Keep the left hip back. Come down over the right hip. And head is lowest priority. You can keep it square. Step forward, forward bend. Exhale through the flat back, back into the bend, and then inhale all the way up. And then exhale, hands in prayer at the heart. Inhale, back bend. Can be gentle, just enjoy it. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, step back. Exhale, through the push-up, elbows in, up dog. Exhale into down dog. You're inhaling as you open your chest, exhaling as you close. Right leg forward, low lunge. All the way up through reversed triangle. Take a breath in the pose and then draw up, hip back, triangle. Take a breath in the pose and then exhale your way out of it. Hands forward through plank, elbows in, up dog, down dog. Left foot forward. We're alternating back and forth, back and forth. Lunge, reverse triangle. Feel the rhythm between these poses. Then exhale and then inhale into triangle. Exhale as you go into it. Inhale in it. Take another breath within it. Hands to the front of the mat. Flat back. Forward bend. Inhale up. Exhale. Prayer pose. Take another breath. Gather your spirit. Or 3. Focus. Notice what you can do more gracefully with less effort every round. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, belly in, forward bend. Inhale, step back. Push up dog, down dog. Right leg forward, low lunge. Breathe in it, up, reverse triangle. Bend down, inhale up, exhale into triangle. Plant that back leg, take a breath in the pose. Inhale up out of the pose, hands plank, push up, tuck that tail, up dog, enjoy it without overstretching, down dog. Right leg forward, low lunge. If you don't like it more as you go along, how can you learn to? Inhale up, reverse triangle, exhale into it, inhale within it, and then up, triangle, and then exhale down into it, inhale within it, and then bring your arm around, forward bend, Inhale all the way up overhead. Mountain at the top of the mountain. Inhale, back bend from your foundation. Belly in, forward bend. Plant the hands. Plank, tuck the tail. Push up, up dog. Down dog. Take a breath. Right leg forward. Inhale through the lunge. Inhale up into it with the arms. And then all the way up. Reverse triangle. Exhale into it. Inhale within it. And then up. Plant for triangle. Keep the back hip back. Come down. Better to stay in your foundation than to overstretch your upper body. Step back to plank. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg forward. Low lunge. Lifting the knee only if you comfortably can. Embrace the challenge. All the way up. Reverse triangle. Exhale completely to twist. Inhale within the twist to show you what to do differently. Then keep the inhale going. Lift, plant for triangle. Come forward. Upper arm is the last priority. If it restricts your breathing, don't do it much. Keep breathing in the pose. Next inhale, step forward. Exhale, down in the forward bend. Inhale all the way up. Mountain. Exhale. Prayer at the heart. Inhale. Back bend. Enjoy the upper chest opening. Exhale. Forward bend. It's not working if you can't breathe. Exhale. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step the left leg forward. Low lunge. Lift up that knee if you comfortably can. Keep both feet strong. Reverse triangle. Set for it. Take a breath. As you exhale into it, inhale within it. Inhale all the way up into triangle. Found it. Exhale into it. Inhale within it. Let the inhale show you what you're using too much. Keep breathing. Each inhale should work. If you're out of your foundation, back out of the pose a little. Use the breath to show you how to be more centered, grounded, and efficient. The breath teaches you. That's why we stay every 5 rounds for a long breath, long series of breathing before exhaling. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right leg forward, low lunge. Lift that knee if you comfortably can. Keep both feet strong and alive. Up into your root. Plant for reverse triangle. Exhale into it. Take a breath. Then inhale your way up. Triangle. Exhale down in the triangle. Come out of it and go back in if your foundation is off. Your foundation is your priority. Keep the upper body as gestures as you keep breathing in triangle. The upper body extends the pose. If it imbalances you, you are not doing anything helpful. You're just creating extra stress. Exhale, inhale, front of the mat. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, arms all the way up, circling overhead. Exhale, hands at the heart. Feel the rhythm of this flow. Take a couple breaths here. Recenter, gather, and focus. How can you engage this more magically? New rounds, new pose. Back bend. Belly in, forward bend. Inhale, flat back, step back, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Breathe several breaths and step forward with your right leg. Low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Inhale your way up to reverse triangle. Exhale, empty. Inhale, twist. Open up to triangle. Ground the back leg, heel and hip. Breathe into it. Release tension down through your root. Turn. Square short side of the mat. Left arm under right, eagle warrior. Do not include a back bend or even the arm twist if you lose your foundation. Foundation, then upper body. Release it. Bend down, plank. through the flow. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Step. Left knee forward, low lunge. Inhale further up, reverse triangle. Stop when you lose your foundation. Inhale further up, triangle. Exhale into it. Inhale, open it. Square to the front of the mat. Left leg forward, right arm under, eagle warrior. You can simply cross the arms under each other. The moment you lose your foundation, let go of the upper body work. Step forward, forward bend. Inhale up, arms overhead. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward bend, belly in. Inhale, flat back, plank. Go through the flow. Step back to down dog. Ground the heels. Take a breath. Take another. Center yourself. Feel through your shoulders to your core. Feel up the back of your legs to the top of your butt. Step. Left leg forward, low lunge. Open up to reverse triangle, straight legs or close to it. Inhale your way up, triangle. Only come down as far as you keep the back leg grounded. Inhale into it, re-square, ground that heel, foundation up, eagle warrior. The long back leg is always, that same arm is under in the twisting arms. Let it go, down through your flow, all the way through to down dog. Ground the heels, step right leg forward. Ground yourself in a low lunge. Come up, reverse triangle. Breathe into it, give it an extra breath. Come up, slow the pace a little for triangle. Preparing for this eagle warrior. So you're going to square forward, reground the foot and hip, move it out a little to the side if it helps your foundation. Then wrap the arms and watch when the upper body tension restricts your breathing or pulls you out of your foundation. Every time. Step forward, forward bend, inhale up, exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, back bend, arms, the last part, only extending it. Exhale forward, forward bend. That means don't do, step back through your flow. Don't do anything with your upper body that ruins the flow. Compromise, right foot forward, low lunge. Compromise, reverse triangle. By making poses easier, triangle. Rather than forcing it and losing your rhythm. Prioritize the rhythm. Take an extra breath in triangle. Then eagle warrior. Get that foundation. Lift out of it. Exhale your way down. Plank. Chaturanga. Elbows in. Up dog. Don't overdo the chest. Down dog. Feel in your core when you do those dogs. Left leg forward. Low lunge. Up. Reverse triangle. You're feeling the rhythm of your breathing. Up, down, triangle. Down into the triangle, focused from your core. Give it an extra breath. Before coming up, resetting your foot and heel, a little out to the side, squaring forward, eagle warrior. Stepping forward, forward bend. Inhale up. Exhale down. Prayer pose. Take a breath. Back bend. Arms extend. Forward bend. Belly in. Stay for several breaths. Follow your own rhythm. Let the breath show you how to recenter and deepen. Let the neck go. Let the head go. Step back. Plank. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg forward, low lunge. You should find yourself flowing into these pretty naturally by now. Inhale up, reverse triangle. Triangle. Allow your breathing to guide the pace. So I'm going to stop telling you. Eagle warrior. Stay in your foundation. Only lift the chest if it's coming out of that foundation. Arms down, plank. Elbows in, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg forward, low lunge, lift up on the knee if it's within your range. Reverse triangle. Following your breathing, inhale up into triangle. Your breath is guiding your movement. All motion starts with your breath. Inhale, forward square, eagle warrior. Then release, open, forward bend, legs at the top of your mat. Inhale up. Exhale back down. Oh, I skipped the weight. You can move through it. Step back through the flow. Get to down dog. Step your left leg forward. Low lunge. Straight legs. Reverse triangle. Inhale. Triangle. Told you I'd stop with the breath, and I haven't stopped. Enjoy triangle. Slow it down. Reset. Eagle warrior. Out of the foundation. Back down to the ground. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg forward. Low lunge. Balance between both feet. Reverse triangle. Your feet are always working together. Triangle. Gripping the ground. Your foundation is strong and your upper body is centered down from your core. There should be no effort to lift up. Just the breath does it. Eagle warrior. Breathe into eagle warrior. Feeling your upper body. And it's okay to lose your concentration. It really doesn't matter. We're doing a lot of poses. Miss some, skip some. Join when you join. This is for the good of your body and your spirit. Release the pose. Find your way to a forward bend. Your mind doesn't need to win every count. Back bend. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step your right leg forward, low lunge. Slight back bend up into reverse warrior, reverse triangle. Inhale your way up, re-square, triangle. Hips square to the long side of the mat in triangle. Always keep that back hip back. Step out a little, re-square towards the short side of the mat, eagle warrior. Breathe into it. Breathe through your chest and let the twist of the arms open the shoulders, and let the shoulders and arms and chest and head and neck all be an extension of the lower body. Release through your flow. Back to down dog. Left leg forward, low lunge. Reverse triangle. Triangle. Breathe into it. As you inhale your way up, reset the feet. Square forward, eagle warrior. Breathe into it. Your arms lift the chest, which helps bend the back. Make all of it a flowering out of your foundation. Let go of the arms to refine your foundation. Let go of your arms anyway and come forward to a forward bend. Inhale above your head. Exhale. Prayer pose. Breathe here. Let your spirit catch up. Sense your body. How's it going? We're going to begin to finish. Last 5. Back bend in on an inhale. Forward bend over relatively. Straight legs. Go through your flow. Every time, how can it be easier? Make your way through down dog. Left leg forward, low lunge. Reverse triangle. And when you get the legs backwards, just correct it later. Triangle. Do the opposite one on the next round. Doesn't really matter that much. You're flowing. You're going to Eagle Warrior. And now you're releasing. You're re-squaring to the long side of the mat for Reverse Warrior. So the hips are like triangle. They're squared to the long side. And then you're leaning a little back with your weight centered over both legs. So keep presence in that front leg. And then you're lifting. Let it go. Come down through your flow. Make your way through down dog. Other side. Right leg forward. Right leg forward. Low lunge. Keep weight on the front leg. Reverse triangle. Inhale up. Triangle. Feel the fluidity of it. Enjoy the upper release when you allow the arms to follow the foundation. Shift, square forward, Eagle Warrior. With a little back bend, perhaps, and then Reverse Warrior. So you're keeping the hips squared to the long side. Ground that back heel, but stay balanced between the front and back legs. Turning forward. And I lost my count again. And that's good. Let it happen. Step up to a forward bend. Above your head. Hands at the heart. Take a breath. I know I just lost my concentration, so I take a little extra time. Back bend. Forward bend. Step or jump back. Up dog. I'm skipping some of them. You should remember by now. Down dog. Right leg forward. I'm skipping saying. Low lunge. Reverse triangle. Enjoy this more every time. If you're not enjoying it, back off. Find a way to. Triangle. Joy. Let joy be the guide. Triangle. Shifts to Eagle Warrior. Watch how your breath guides your rhythm. And then Reverse Warrior. Feel the strength of this incredible pose. Inhaling up. Your arm is an extension. It's not pulling you. It's reaching out of your core. Rotate forward, down through your flow. Other side. Left leg forward. You can do knee up a couple times and then return to the knee. Prioritize flow and strength. Easy, natural. Reverse triangle. Triangle. Enjoy these. We're going to be done all too soon. Cherish it. Each breath in the pose. You're so warm. Eagle Warrior, Reverse Warrior. Sink into it. Have the hips working together. Feel your foundation unite in your root as you reach up to the sun. Exhale your way. Step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. I don't perfect these forward bends because it's not as fluid. So just rest. Work on releasing down, recentering in your foundation, taking a couple breaths here. Let your spirit catch up. We give these longer poses every 5 sets or so, or when I lost my concentration. So much I needed it. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands at the heart. Inhale, back bend. Open the shoulders. Exhale, forward bend. Step back through your flow. How can it be more fluid every time? Through down dog. Left leg forward. Ground. Low lunge. Keep weight balance between the two legs. Reverse triangle. Keep weight balanced between the two legs. Triangle. Keep weight balanced between the two legs. If you lose it towards the front leg, then you're bending too far without center. So don't do that. Stay in triangle a little. Give yourself a couple breaths. Gather. Sense the warmth and heat inside. Reverse eagle warrior. Eagle warrior. Breathe into it a couple times, then reverse warrior. Stay bent over that front leg, grounding through the back. Arms back through your flow. Plank, chaturanga, 2 separate poses, then up dog, 3rd pose. Down dog, right leg forward, but they're flowing. You're flowing through them. Low lunge, reverse triangle. It's not important if you stay exactly in pace. It's important that you follow your breath rhythm. Stay in the reverse triangle or a pose that you need to stay in. This is a fairly simple system. You memorize the rotation, you can start forging out on your own, finding your own pace. Triangle. Stay in it a little while. We're starting to cool down. So you begin to give yourself rest in the poses, but you're also making use of the heat and openness that you've created to really deepen these poses. Come out slowly. Set your foundation real consciously. Eagle warrior. The long straight leg and the same side arm is under. And then reverse warrior. Come into it very consciously, aware of how moving your arms affects the foundation. Take some breaths here. Cherish the power and presence you are creating. Exhale your way fluidly. Forward, flat back, bend forward deeper. Inhale up. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, back bend. Now you're really prioritizing getting the last presence out of this. Step back, plank, tuck the tail, through your flow. Watch what's stiff and either don't push it so hard or breathe deep into it. Low lunge with the right leg forward. Begin to give yourself little gifts, like don't raise your arms if you don't feel like it. You're slowing down. You want to relax. You want to release tension. Reverse warrior. Reverse triangle, sorry. And then triangle. And then eagle warrior. And then reverse warrior. And by memorizing this, you're breathing into reverse warrior. Coming forward through the plank, through your flow. By memorizing this, you'll be able to completely follow your own flow. So use the video as long as you need to. Down dog, left leg forward, low lunge. But look forward to memorizing it one day. Up into reverse triangle. Twist, twist, twist. The gaze is the least important. The arms are the second least important. Your core matters. Breathe in this. Your core matters. Inhale your way up. Square, long side, triangle. I often keep my head centered on my chest in all these poses because a little bit too much twist and you'll end up with just a tweaky neck and you won't get to embrace the gifts of the practice. Square short side, eagle warrior. That right arm is under the left. And you're only lifting if you've got that wrap of the arms down in a way that keeps your foundation. Then turn, re-square, long side, reverse warrior. Breathe into reverse warrior. Enjoy this. This is an incredible connection to sun, to light, to power. Come forward. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale down in a forward bend. Let go in the forward bend. You're really beginning to cool down. Ask your body how to do so. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Prayer pose. Center, center, center. You're letting go. There's nothing left to achieve. You're cherishing the peace you've created. Give yourself gracious back bend. You're making this feel easy and graceful and grateful to yourself. Forward bend for all that you've given to your body, to your spirit, to the world by taking care of yourself. Get into up dog. Hang out here. Hang out here. Breathe. Feel through the shoulders. Feel the openness and heat. Feel muscles releasing that never get to, because you've treated them with care and respect. And if you haven't, commit to doing so the next time you do this practice. Push back, down dog. There's a real humility in these poses. There's a reason they're used so often. By exploring this practice, stay in down dog. You give yourself a connection to everyone else who does this, and the presence to be calm, focused, and to learn from repetition after repetition. From building heat, from what happens inside you when you keep taking on the same challenges and evoking this depth of grace. Left leg forward, calm, conscious. Keep the knee down, even if you've been lifting it. Keep the arms down too, unless you really want to lift them. Low lunge. Breathe into it. Give it an extra breath or 3. Feel what you've given yourself. Slowly. Step up. Reverse triangle. Just make it easy. Just make it grateful. Feel into anything that's tensed and ask how you can really, really let it go. Breathe into it. Let each exhale show you how it can be easier. Lower that top arm, or don't even raise it next time. Give yourself a hand on the hip. Easy triangle. What does that mean? Hey, you tell us. How can this be easy? Just a gesture leaning towards that front leg can be triangle. Be present in what your body asks you to do. Breathe many breaths. Cherishing your last chance to get this deep for a little bit. Shift, replant that heel. Notice how you've gotten better at it through sheer repetition. Eagle warrior. Notice how lifting those arms can open the chest. Then back off, lower the arms, and do it again only out of a strong foundation. Find that connection and learn how you've been adding tension by moving without your foundation in the past. Reverse warrior. Breathe here. Breathe here. Sink. Feel these legs working together. Straighten and lengthen through that back leg and shift your awareness into the front. Let them work together. Let that upper arm reach out of your heart through any tension in the shoulder. Breathe even more deeply as you rotate forward, down. Breathe in the lunge. Hang out here or in another position that you desire. Oh, grateful to yourself. Step back into plank. Elbows in. Up dog. Chaturanga to up dog. It's fluid. Make it so graceful. You look forward to it. If you don't look forward to up dog, it's because you're pushing too hard. You're finding a tense chest and then you're trying to push it to open. It doesn't work. Commit next time you do this practice, stop when your chest says stop and stay down in your core. Lift through the core and then lift back into down dog. Same thing. You notice you're straining in down dog? Open your belly from the root to your heart. Lengthen from your root to the heart. Feel in your core and notice how that gives you space to reach through the chest and shoulders and arms into the ground, to reach through your butt and thighs, quads, calves into the ground. It's all from the core. The core does so much work here, but it could do nothing if you ignore it. And you're breathing. And you're breathing. Right leg forward. Low lunge. Keep that knee down if you haven't been. Enjoy it. Press down with that flat top of the back foot. In these lunges, you need to have been using both feet. So you're gripping with the top of your back foot. If that doesn't make sense, do the practice again and find how it will. Reverse triangle. You're feeling the effort of each foot unite in your core, particularly with reverse triangle. This is what prevents this from being a balancing pose. This is not supposed to be a balancing pose. You're supposed to feel your foundation. If you feel like you're going to topple a lot in reverse triangle, it's because you're twisting too deep. You're just trying to get your arm up. Don't do that. Step forward. Inhale up. Get into your triangle. I forgot what I was doing. Tired in a beautiful way. And if you aren't, then maybe do push it deeper next time. Maybe do add things like jump back, float through the air on your arms. Inhale your way up, eagle warrior. If this was too easy, you can add a handstand press from your down dog. So you're shifting from down dog to a forward bend by pressing down on the arms and jumping the back legs. And if this is too difficult, if you're ending with a degree of stress and panic, shift to reverse warrior. Well then, make it easier next time. Stop going for the depth or the length. Find where you are most strained. It's the point where you are straining most consistently that most imbalances this practice. So when you find it, you've uncovered a gem. Now you know where you can back off and the whole practice will flow. And that is what you can engage the next time. Give yourself a wide angle stance. Twist your way out. Feel your power center in your belly. Sense the openness as you bow forward. Wide angle forward bend. Get those hands on the ground if you can, or hang. Wrap them around the forearms. Wrap hands around forearms. Just release the lower back. Release through the back of the legs. And bring yourself to seated. Breathe here. What you're going to do first is breathe. You set your foundation, you get yourself relatively comfortable, and then you use your breath to contend with any remaining tension. This is where you can review by feeling what's happening inside you. You can tell what worked a little too hard. You can tell what got opened in all the right ways. Recognize with intent what you want to prioritize next time to emphasize doing a little bit more effectively. Recognize what you might need today. If you're a little tweaky, if you're carrying tension that needs attention with some more poses, perhaps some yin time on the ground, now's the time. And once you know that you have given yourself what you need for now, be still. Let your breath help unravel the internal momentum of the practice. And thank yourself for this incredible gift. This practice is a teacher. It will teach you how to go deeper and how to ignite the fire you need to meet whatever your challenges are. And when you're done, or if you're done, give yourself at least 5 minutes in Savasana, letting go, giving back to the earth.